The Xiaomi 16 Pro is shaping up to be one of the most exciting compact flagships of 2025, and if the latest leaks are true, it could arrive as a direct rival to the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro and Google Pixel 10 Pro, offering power, design, and photography features in a compact 6.3-inch body that could change how we view premium smartphones. Because for years the industry has trended towards massive displays and oversized devices, leaving fans of smaller yet powerful flagships with very few choices. But now Xiaomi seems ready to step into this gap with something that combines flagship power and portability in one sleek package. And according to reliable tipster digital chat station, the Xiaomi 16 Pro will debut alongside the rest of the Xiaomi 16 series in late September, just after Qualcomm officially announces the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 chipset at its Snapdragon Summit schedule between September 23rd and September 25th, meaning Xiaomi could be among the very first brands to showcase Qualcomm's most powerful processor yet, giving the 16 Pro the performance edge it needs to go toe-to-toe with the Pixel 10 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro. And what makes this leak even more exciting is a claim that the Xiaomi 16 Pro will not just be compact, but also come packed with a massive 6,300 mAh battery, an unheard of capacity for a phone of this size. And if true, it could easily be one of the best battery performers in the flagship category, solving one of the biggest issues compact devices have always faced, because smaller size usually meant smaller batteries. But Xiaomi is reportedly changing that perception completely. And when you add to this a triple camera setup headlined by a 50MP 1/1.28-inch main sensor, aided by an ultra-wide lens, and most importantly a Periscope telephoto camera, you can see how Xiaomi intends to make photography a core selling point, offering zoom versatility that can rival or even surpass Apple's iPhone 17 Pro and Google's Pixel 10 Pro, which are also expected to focus heavily on camera improvements this year. And this is where the competition truly heats up, because Xiaomi has historically delivered incredible camera performance thanks to its collaboration with Leica and its innovative sensor choices. And with the 16 Pro, it seems the brand is doubling down by providing high-resolution photography, strong low-light capabilities, and premium zoom power, all in a smaller form factor, a combination that could appeal to professionals and casual users alike. But beyond the specs, this phone represents something bigger, because the introduction of a Pro-branded compact flagship shows Xiaomi is willing to experiment with form factor diversity, offering not just large slab phones, but also smaller premium devices, something Apple and Google have struggled to balance, since Apple ditched its mini series due to low sales, and Google rarely makes compact flagships, leaving a gap in the market that Xiaomi could exploit. However, there is still a catch, because as history shows, Xiaomi has a track record of keeping its Pro-branded flagships exclusive to China, and while leaks suggest the Xiaomi 16 Pro could be the brand's weapon against iPhone 17 Pro and Pixel 10 Pro, global fans are left uncertain whether they will even get the chance to buy it. And this lack of international availability has always been a pain point for Xiaomi's otherwise stellar devices. But if the 16 Pro does make it beyond China, it could seriously shake up the global flagship market, especially since its rumored price may be more competitive compared to Apple and Google's offerings, making it a very attractive alternative for those who want cutting-edge specs without paying the ultra-premium price tag. And all eyes are now on late September, because with Qualcomm's Snapdragon Summit confirmed, it's only logical for Xiaomi to align its launch window immediately afterward, ensuring that the Xiaomi 16 series, led by the 16 Pro, is among the first devices in the world to run on Snapdragon 8 Elite 2, bringing not just raw CPU and GPU power, but also next-gen AI processing, better energy efficiency, and improved connectivity, which are all must-have features in 2025's flagship race. And when you combine performance, battery, and photography into a compact design, you start to see why excitement is building rapidly, because while the iPhone 17 Pro and Pixel 10 Pro will dominate headlines, the Xiaomi 16 Pro could very well be the sleeper hit. That undercuts them in price and even outperforms them in some key areas, making it one of the most compelling flagship options of the year. And that's everything we know so far about the Xiaomi 16 Pro, a rumored compact flagship that could redefine expectations with its Periscope zoom camera, Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 chipset, 6,300 mAh battery, and sleek 6.3-inch design. But the biggest question remains whether Xiaomi will finally launch it globally or keep it limited to the Chinese market. A. decision that could determine whether the 16 Pro becomes a niche hero or a true global flagship killer. And with launch only weeks away, we won't have to wait long to find out. So stay tuned for more coverage as we track every new update on this highly anticipated device. And that wraps up today's deep dive on the Xiaomi 16 Pro, right here on TechVerse.